Imani Roberson has been putting this on my mind all day. I don't know what it is or if I'm hearing the right thing, but I'm at the altar and before I put it out, I was just going to sit down, but then I thought, no, let me tape it because it's looking so pretty. And I wanted people to see how pretty it looks and how the lights are sparkling. How the lights are sparkling so bright on this Saturday night. Uh, Ancestor Altar Bright Light. What she's telling me is that her husband was involved in a love triangle, and I don't know. I see two men liking her. One man is very emotional. It's a young man, which I see her husband's young. The 1 month old baby is young. If y'all can tell me how old he is, let me know. That was just arrested last night after I did my reading. It's amazing how the police said that they had all these good contacts for who killed her and where she was, but y'all didn't arrest anybody. You said you had no suspects, and you did not go in her house and look for blood. When I said I saw blood on her body and in her vagina, I saw blood in the house and blood on the man. Then they said they went yesterday, checked the house again, found blood in the house, found her blood in the boyfriend's house over there off Metropolitan on the south side of Atlanta, and then you sent in SWAT to kick in the door with the fofo. You sent them boys in from Rockdale and hooked up with ATL and put that stomp down on them. You put SWAT on them. You know what I'm saying? Run down on them. So they had a brief standoff, but he knew it wasn't no good to stand off with them boys. Kicked it in. It's amazing. A few hours after my reading, that happens, but y'all don't watch me. Y'all don't listen to me. You see what I'm saying? But they got informers. He said they've been filling them in for 3 weeks. She been missed for 3 weeks. So why y'all didn't go on to pick up her body over there? And why y'all didn't go on to make an arrest? And they confirmed what I said yesterday, or more than one person involved helping the baby daddy. It was a woman and a man. I actually see two of them, and I seen one of them tweaking on that shit. Dick and dope. See, I'm really wondering about that. And was Imani leaving him and was seeing another man, as well as her husband mess with another woman? Cause she's telling me a woman stinking bitch, pussy ass bitch, and yeah, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. When I see you, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. For some reason, Imani Roberson said a lady was tormenting her and stalking her about the baby daddy. I wonder, was he fucking somebody else? And was she on dope? Was they getting high? Was the baby daddy getting high? Was the lover getting high? And did Imani sometimes do some type of drug or alcohol? I'm really wondering. Just because you just had a 1-month-old baby don't mean you don't do that or take no pill or smoke no reefer, drink no liquor. Some going on here with drugs and sex addiction and three-way type of love situation, because not situation. That's what I think. But that ain't what the police said. You know, we've been dealing with our informers for weeks. Well, so why you didn't make an arrest in the past 3 weeks? Why is it? See, this happened with Naya Rivera, too. They couldn't find Naya Rivera, the actress from Glee, who was also friends with Nipsey. The police and the cadaver dogs and the divers, scuba divers, were going in the lake, and they said they didn't see her body, so they thought maybe a killer or something maybe took her on the land, and she was dead on the land somewhere in the woods. She told Nipsey, you can find the reading up here, because that's when I gave him some text, some Mexican soul food. Mix the Mexican and soul food, because she's half Latin and half black. So she told Nipsey to bring her here. They woke me up about 7 o'clock in the morning in my bed. And Naya said, I wanted him to bring me to you. I've been to other readers, but I wanted you. So he brought me to the ATL. She said, I want that attraction oil and that magic oil. You guys, what you doing looking at my shit, Naya? I want you to do an attraction spell, a love spell for me. I want that. She picked out what she wants, because you know I have attraction oil to attract men, attract women, attract men attract women attract men, women attract women. It's real strong sex oil, sex machine like Jane Brown. Hey, get on the scene like a sex machine. And she knew about this shit. I said, you knows it, Naya. So I did the spell and used the R. She said, tell them I'm in the water. I'm over there on the left side where the boat, not too far from where I was in the boat, and I dived in and my son was in the boat. I'm tangled up. I'm caught on the trees underneath the water. I did that reading and I went to sleep. Within 24 hours, people emailing me, and it's on the news. They went back down there and found Naya's body. And I said, ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that a coincidence, huh? That the police, same day I do the reading, a few hours later, they go down in there and they find her where I said she was. This reminds me of the same shit, because when I said that shit yesterday after I said it, they went looking and went back in her house, found blood, went over and got search warrants for her house, his house over there on Metropolitan. I knew she was over there on Metropolitan. I seen apartments last night, and my girlfriend told me she'll drive by there for me. I said, she's over there near the nigga apartment in a little wooded area, because I seen a fence behind her on one side of the woods and expressway on the other, and I seen some buildings behind the fence like some apartment. I said, she's over there. And then the police still wouldn't fucking tell you where, but he said it was close to the baby daddy apartments over there on Metropolitan. I said, I told y'all she was not in Kanye. She was over there on the south side. God damn it. Not the east side, not west side. She was on the south side. See. Then they sent them boys over there to kick that boy door in and put their feet and hands on that boy last night. They went quick, goddammit. They went and got that ass and said we didn't even... See, that didn't make sense what the police said either, because he said, well, you know, we've been had people telling us, but then we brought the cadaver dogs back out. We started looking, and then we seen... unidentified body in the area. We looked at her tattoos. Her mom described it with her. You see that? So if you already knew what she was, you knew the killer, you said you had reputable people calling you in, or somebody while my reading calling goddamn told them, one of y'all did it, even the police watch it, or somebody that know y'all calling that tip, probably trying to get some reward money. That's cool. As long as you acknowledge drip and the public acknowledge what drip is and who drip is and help get my name out here, that's all right. You notice that he said we synced the did you hear him? You listen at him. Not listen to him, you listen at him. He said, we saw a body yesterday. You heard that shit? And it wasn't before my reading. And that morning, it was afterwards. You came or stumbled across a body that you'd never seen before laying over there. And it was her near his apartment, but you wouldn't give us the exact location. You've been hush on it. And why is that? Since these people been telling you what's going on, why you ain't been stumbled across the body? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Liz? We know what it is, because it just, it ain't no coincidence. Because that girl was so detailed with me. When she came here then all day, like I said, I don't know what I mean. It's a woman involved, and she wanted that girl dead because she wanted the baby daddy. And they had some arguments, the stinking bitch and the puss-ass bitch. That's what she's saying to Imani, threatening Imani. They done been on the phone before. That's what Imani telling me. That's what I'm wondering, who the fuck is this lady? I wonder that one with them loose panties that smoked that shit. Because I ain't my son called today, and I described what she said and how her heart stopped, like it got real heavy. For a couple of seconds, the motherfucker stopped beating, like it was finna drop in her chest, and she said, oh, there's some good shit. There's some good shit. It make your heart almost stop. She said, I want to get high. And started pulling her panties over on some dick. My son said, that's that meth, mama. I said, then she took her right hand and put it across her left titty and started scratching. He said, Mom, that's that meth and that motherfucking heroin. He said, it had them like that. He said, that's why that nigga was calling the ooh nurse, because he had that meth, had that heroin mix. I said, what? A speed by up and down? He said, yeah, they feel like if their heart about to stop and it get real heavy, they know that's some real good shit. I said, yeah, and they keep doing it, going to take them out of here. They're going to have a lot of problems over time. And he said, Mama, that's what that is. And I said, I don't know why I get that. Or the baby daddy could be selling drugs as well as doing them and have junkie bitches around and was fucking a bitch that also gets on that meth, because they said when you get on that meth, that's better than the Molly. So you want to fuck for a week. I said a week? He told my mama, it just keep you, like, just dick hard, like you just want to fuck some. Like all day or go in the night, really tear a bitch up and dig, just tear their ass loosen. And a bitch want a nigga to tear her ass open, just want to fuck. And I said, wow. He said, what you described, that's what they like, that type of real hard. I said, shit got Drano and battery acid in it. He said, Mama, another thing they doing out there, he said, you know that trank that's responding like that Russian crocodile that they shooting up that animal tranquilizer for a horse and is rotting parts off and killing people. He said, Mom, they dipping that like formaldehyde. Like they would dip the formaldehyde and cigarettes in it. He said, they doing that with the motherfucking trank. He said, because it's a little bit safer than shooting the trank, going directly into your veins and going to your tissues, rotting your tissues. When you're smoking it, it's not going to get in your veins and rot your tissues the same way. But still, oh my God, smoking that shit dipples? That's the new formaldehyde. That trank with dipping it down in there smoking. I should be getting high on that shit in prison, man. They get everything in there. And it just made me wonder, what is Imani talking about? Who? Because she showed me a phone. Said the bitch was harassing her for months and said, I'm going to kill you, bitch. I'm going to kill you, bitch. You punk ass bitch. You pussy ass bitch. Bitch. Then I tell you that I was going to get you a seat. You know what's creepy to me about it? It's like, was a female there. You see what I'm saying? After he must have beat her ass, probably pistol whipped her. He must have hit her. I believe she was damaged in the head and face because she was a pretty girl, had pretty teeth. Did he hit her inside that house, whooped her ass a little bit in that house, as well as shot her and had her in that car and drove her over there in that car because she was fighting him, didn't want to go. She told me they got into an altercation, and then the police admitted it. Like I told you, she had blood, and I seen the blood in her vagina. Her vagina was told it wasn't healed. And I knew it wasn't old blood from old children. I knew her older baby dad's ain't did it. It was new blood on her body and her vagina from the new man. That's a new blood killer. The murderer is a new blood killer. I knew it was the child of the 1-month-old child daddy. I seen the blood and I read blood. I knew it wasn't the older children blood from mixed in with her body and her vagina. It was the new blood and sperm mixed in her vagina and the uterus. I seen it. I knew it was him. And she told me, she pointed down and I looked at it and she was told. So I don't know if he made her have sex with him, because she had blood in her pussy. I seen it, and blood in the house and the blood in her mouth. Just why I wondered, did he hit her in the mouth or shoot her in the head? Because then she was showing me her teeth yesterday. So he hurt her in the face, hurt her mouth. And she said, help me. I said, don't worry about it, baby. We're going to put it together. We're going to get your clothes. We was looking at her clothes. She was looking at something white. So I don't know what they're going to put her on in that casket. I don't know if they're going to let us see her or have her open, because, you know, they're doing her autopsy today to tell her the cause of death. I'm so glad they got the body. I wanted them to find a body because I know I seen a body laying outside. Jesus. And it was wet. And, you know, it's been raining the past few days, so that would make sense when I seen this. You say, I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm outside, and I seen them trees. But she keep... I thought I was through with it. She keep talking about this lady. It's a woman that's with the baby daddy. Even she was over there in that apartment, inside the apartment with him, or she lived in that complex or came over there. They helped cover up the murder and trash and burn the car. That's somebody that mess around with the baby daddy. And it's another nigga involved. I see about 2 or 3 peoples involved, male and female. One of them is a junkie. And you heard the police say that? They said his arrest is not the only arrest. There's an arrest warrant for somebody else, but they will not tell you who it is, or a male or female. About 3 or 4 people involved. I don't know if they're going to catch all of them. But since somebody is over here listening to my business, I'm sure somebody's going to tell them. Because I'm not. But I'm sure to get back to them. It's just funny how this happens. And you and me know that it's not a coincidence. I'm just glad that when she came to me, I was tired. And she possessed me. I'm glad I got on there as tired as I was. I had to lay down and tell you, it broke my heart. That girl showed me everything. And she told me to stay away from my ex-nigga because he want to kill me like the nigga killed her. Ho! See? She told me that this morning. That's all I need to hear, because I noticed that since Popcorn ate over here, all of a sudden, Popcorn ain't came on my house to eat no more food. And I asked him to, he making excuses, because I believe he told me he can't come back over here no more. And he can't eat none of my food and shit. That's what I believe. And she said that shit to me. Told me don't trust him. He trying to act like he like you. He don't like you. He ain't your friend. He mad because you won't let him come back over there. And he didn't win. I said, but I ain't leave him. He left me. It don't matter. You won't come back and let him come in there and play in your ass. And the thought of you being with another man, he rather kill you, just like that nigga shot me. And I said, oh, you ain't got to tell me 2 times. You ain't got to tell me, goddamn it, 2 times. He pissed with Popcorn. Yeah, I told Popcorn I'm cooking some new recipes. I want to fry the chicken. Yeah, you know, I'm on my way. I'm going to get a ride. I ain't seen him because, you know, y'all would have had him on camera. Won't call or nothing. I said, Now, I don't even know why, because Popcorn's a maintenance man. Ain't nothing going on between us. Popcorn got him a woman. All he was doing was helping me, and people liked him and liked the videos. And all of a sudden, I won't be as I get to y'all, and then didn't come. I said, I know what that means, just like my girlfriend said. He done seen the video and he don't like Popcorn helping me and being on the video. And then when Imani said that to me this morning, she was standing beside me and started whispering in my ear. She said, don't trust him. I looked at her and I said, what? She said, want to do to you what my boyfriend just did to me, because I was going to leave him and I wasn't happy. And he was fucking around and this girl was threatening to kill me. And he knew it and he let it go on. And I said, oh, I said, am I hearing the right thing? And she kept saying it all day. And so I just want to put that, because it's a woman. It's a jealous woman involved with this, with the baby daddy that want to see her dead. They had words. I'm just wondering which phone. It was on a phone and she was texting her. Imani didn't start it. The girl started it because, you know, the baby daddy is cute. And I ain't seen the baby. I'm sure they got a pretty baby because she cute, he cute. But this other woman wanted to take him from her, but he was obsessed with Imani. But Imani didn't want to be with him no more. And she wanted her gone. And they had words. And this girl started saying things like, I'll kill you, bitch. She knew he did it. And she was right there. Lord, forgive me. I hate to say this here. But she keeps saying it all day. She won't leave me alone. So that's why I'm saying it. You know how a lot of times I say something, or Nipsey tell me to say something, and I think I'm crazy for saying it, but I say it anyway before it happened. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm saying this about these planes, the airplane, the train, the rail and stuff. Just like I had mentioned Greyhound. Down in one of these country town near Forsyth, Georgia today, a Greyhound bus done turned all the way over. Injured 16 people and shut down the whole highway, and other people's injured, and they don't know why the driver in the truck. The Greyhound turned all the way over, and I had mentioned Greyhound to y'all before. There we go. One happened down here in Georgia today. I shared it up there on my Instagram. Plane crash has been happening since I said last week, and it's been the smaller planes with the teacher in there. They're giving training lessons. They hadn't been doing that. See, this system's outdated. Nipsey showed me something wrong with the computer, and there's glitches in the computer. Still problems with the Boeing. It's an outdated system, and they're going to let it crash like this and bring in another one that's similar to the one in China, where everything you do and see is going to be full retina, mirrors everywhere, cameras everywhere, or they're going to hook your ass up, baby. They letting this go down to replace the whole thing where you have no freedom, just like in Minority Report with Tom Cruise. Go back and watch it. That's what Nipsey said. See, just like when I was saying, and y'all kept asking me about, what her name? Down there in Alabama. Carly Russell. Nipsey went, I said, go down there and see what's going on, baby. Nipsey went down to Alabama. He came back. He was talking real smooth. He said, Alexis. I said, yeah, baby, what's she doing? He said, she in a motel. He said, Alexis, the nigga didn't even take her to a hotel to get slutted out and be a hoe in a nice hotel. He took her to a motel. And she getting dug out in there. And he got on her knees, ghetto gag, ghetto gag, and says some nigga from the other side of town. Sometimes you need that ghetto, that thug passion in your life. Like Pac said, you need a thug to fucking your ass and bend you over and slut you out and do you right. Put some pressure on your ass and pressure on your tonsil. See, them uppity niggas sometimes don't really know how to put that thug passion on you. See, she's sneaking around, then she trying to pay the boyfriend back and make him hate he miss her because said the boyfriend was messing with a scripper. Not a stripper, a scripper, So I looked at him. I said, Nipsey, what? So, ain't no white people's kidnap her and ain't no toddler. He said, no, she with a nigga. She made it all up. She getting fucked. And that's when y'all was sending me the man. Oh, poor thing. She missing. A black mama missing. And don't nobody care. Now they care. What you guys say? Drip ain't said nothing. I didn't say nothing because Nipsey was telling me what the blow by blow. I said, so this bitch is breathing? And I checked to see. I said, she's alive. That was Friday night and then early Saturday. And they asked, I ain't said nothing. And then they said, oh, she walking down the street. He said, you see what I'm telling you? And then the mama said it was lying, but we know the mama a liar. There was a 911 call on TMZ. They called from the Red Roof Inn, goddammit. Said her name wasn't signed in, but she was in the room. He said, you see, he said, this bitch, she said, she's a liar. She ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't no white folk kidnap her. She did that to herself. So when he told me that and I checked and I seen, I said, okay. And that's why I came out. I said, she lying, man. She down there in the buck in different position and showing her back with her back arched up and her hip gapped on and her kneecaps loosening. Digging in her, unloosening her ass. That's what's going on. She's lying and her fat ass mama lying too. And I said, then see, they're going to plead this down and say she's going to counsel. She taking mental health medicine. She going through something. She's going to get a lawyer. They're going to fix the mama going to fix it up. And then they're going to give her a misdemeanor and they ain't going to really give her a lot of time. Didn't that happen like I said? And now they're trying to change the law to make that a felony because all they could do was give her a misdemeanor, but they're going to reduce that down. She might have probation, they have to watch her or some, take some classes and shit. She ain't gonna get no prison for no long time. It's just what I told you because that's what Nipsey was telling me. And for some reason, this girl is saying this shit about this bitch. It's a couple of women. It's an older one too. Might be a auntie or grandmama or know the baby or been around the baby that's related to the nigga, the baby daddy and shit. And it's a couple of people that know, it's a couple of niggas. I mean, this here, it's more people inside that know what he did than y'all think. And they not saying nothing, but now they scared because them boys finna threaten them with all type of charges, possible some federal ones, and going over state line from Rockdale. You took her from Rockdale and killed her over in another county, out over there in Atlanta. See, it probably be charges for that. Then you bust in the head and whooped her ass at the house and then drove her across state line, across county lines from, because we have counties, one of boroughs down here, Rockdale County, up there to the city of Atlanta, Fulton County, and all. Yeah, they're going to make sure that they charge you with that because they're going to charge you with so many charges, then charge you with assault and all, commission of a crime, carrying a gun, all these felons. They're going to make sure they get you, nigga. It's a bitch that's finna show up. Watch and see. We're going to see a bitch get arrested tied to this, and it's another nigga. Several people's in this here. Couple of men's, couple of females, but it's a main one that she said she was threatening me. She want to see me dead. She told me, didn't I tell you, bitch, that I was going to keep, look, I don't know, okay? I don't know why she keeps saying it. She's been saying it all day and said it was a nasty, two-faced, two-way relationship, three-way relationship. This nigga was doing her dirty, but at the same time, he didn't want to let her go, and she wanted to move the fuck on. And I'm just wondering where the water at, because he went past the water after he killed to turn his back. It's some water over there, because I seen a water treatment center, Atlanta water plant, water works over there, like that thing be up in the air, that big barrel or reservoir, or water reservoir over there. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all fill me in. If y'all can take some pictures of it, City of Atlanta water reservoir near that metropolitan area where the niggas stay. In a park with a lake and shit. I sink that water nearby there. And this bitch with her mouth that smoked this dope. Like all kind of dicks up there because she smoked that shit. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to lay down. And that's such a sweet baby. I'm tired. I ate again today. I was sitting here eating. I was so tired because she done had me up, and we've been traveling and talking together for about 2 or 3 nights now. I didn't even know I was asleep. I ate my baked potato. I'm glad I got that down, so I'm glad I didn't have that in my mouth to choke while I was asleep. I didn't even know I was asleep till I got there and woke up. My head was cocked over to the left with my mouth open, goddamn it. I was so tired. I couldn't do nothing today, and somebody would ask me about cooking some food for them. That wasn't gonna happen, because I'm so wore the fuck out. I'm finna go back to sleep. I've been up all day. You know, I just don't like lay around all day or complain. I like to get up and get my body moving. Even if I'm tired, I don't complain or lay around. So unless I really can't get up. But I've been up and trying to do stuff around here, and you see I got the altar lit because, I had to come downstairs to do this and look out for them. And you see they got their food and stuff right there. Past couple days, they got the fried chicken and stuff there. Nipsey and Chris print up. And Chris got the blue candle right there. Said you've been banned from Good Evening. Ain't nobody been banned. What you mean, Sandra? Popcorn. Oh yeah, popcorn. I know. We gonna see what happens. I just think it's kind of strange, Sandra. He's not calling, and he didn't show up to fix the other stuff, and he didn't show up to taste the food. And I just don't think it's this Nipsey candle. You see that? How high that flame? It's going like that, and it's making that crop. It's so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see it. That's why I taped, because it looks clear to me, and then I play it back, it'd be all pixelated. So that's why I did a video to show it to you and what it looked like. You see how high his beam is on that candle? He likes those candles. Oh, wow. Anyway, babies, I'm exhausted. I just had to come tell you that a little bit because she kept bothering me about it. I don't know if it means anything. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully that didn't happen. It's not a woman involved, baby. Maybe I'm wrong about a woman being involved, but she keeps saying it. It's a couple of them. It's about 4 people's here. I don't know if they're going to find them all, if people are going to talk and tell. But she wanted me to, and so the girl kept on trying to argue with her and wanted to see her dead. That's what she said. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Hit my cash out, make it clap, so continue to support the work I do. Good night.